Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my April 1st. I swear this year has flown by. It's crazy. It has just been such a hectic year thus far. And, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, this page may be a bit of a hectic page. Kind of a chaotic, I guess. I'm going to try a different type of background, something I hadn't done in any of my other videos, and it may or may not work out. I'm not sure. But what I'm going to start with, I believe, is I'm going to cover over the entire background in the Dylusions Pure Sunshine. I know I've been using a lot of oranges and whatnot, but something is drawing me these colors today. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to put that all over the entire page, and then I will be right back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Postbox Red and a paintbrush. This is one of the Dina Wakley mixed media paintbrushes. It's the 3/4 or 3/4, whichever. And I'm just going to go and like lightly swipe across, like so. Okay, so this is what we have, and I actually like it. But because April 1st is usually associated with April Fool's Day, and when I think of April Fools, I think of jokes and pranks, but I also think back to, like, you know, a court jester per se. Therefore, I brought out my all-time favorite stencil, the Court Jester, again, because I know I just recently used this. However, I'm going to go in and I am actually going to use it with spray. So I'm actually going to use it with the Dylusions Melted Chocolate because I want to add some darker, deeper tones in. But what I'm going to do is here I have like a piece of paper towel that I've been using to mop up some things. I'm going to lay it out underneath just so I can hopefully not get a whole lot on my desk. And I'm just going to spray it in some random places. So now what I have is I have images, and I have images from 7 different stamp sets. That is how chaotic this page is. But I knew what I wanted to use, so I was just like, I really don't want to try to use what I have. I mean, I'm using what I have, but I knew roughly what I wanted it to look like. Even though it's going to be chaotic, I knew kind of the road I wanted to go down. And I knew about which stamps I wanted to use. So, starting off from the Dylusions Which Way Up, I have stamped, cut out, and colored 4 of the arrows that do this. And I want those to actually go around my two pieces here, or two pages, and they will actually fit rather nicely and create like a little circular border or square border, but you know. And then I have from the, and I always screw this one up, this is the hardest one for me to say, but it's the Dylusions Doolally, I think, Doolally, I'm not sure, set, but it's this, and I just colored it up to look like that. It's both the head and both the head and the body. And she's just gonna go over here for a moment. And of course, we can't have, you know, a chaotic page without one of the don't, won't, can't stamps. And this is the one I so chose. However, it's just gonna go somewhere in here, I believe. Maybe there, roughly, I'm not sure. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3. Then from the paper doll, Dylusions paper doll, I have this body here. It's gonna go over here. And from the Dylusions heads and tails, I stamped out a gorgeous little owl head. That is going to be this body's head. Just like so. Next, from the Starstruck stamp set Dylusions, I have this little crown, but to me, it can also represent a Jester. So someone just being, you know, because in my mind, that's what a Jester would look like. They have like the long, you know, pieces that hang off the top of their hat. And the last set, I have this gorgeous crown from the Dylusions Art from the Heart stamp set. And that is going to go over here on the lovely, gorgeous little king here that the Jester is supposed to be entertaining. And in case you are not certain or unfamiliar with this particular stamp set, it is this one right here. It is, the numbers are AFTH2101. And if I'm not much mistaken, I had it for at least a couple months now, and this is the first time I'm using it. So, you'll probably see this crop up a few other times this month. We'll see. But I'm trying to think, is there anything I want to do to the outside before I put these on? So what I might do before I put my images down, I think I'm going to go in and do a border. The wonky line border is what I think I'm going to go with. But this is the layout of how my images are going to be. So I'm going to do the wonky line border. And then I'm going to get my images stuck down, and I will be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of changed my mind just a little bit. I moved some things around. For some reason, the way I had it laid out just still wasn't working for me. So I flipped and flopped and switched and moved and whatnot until I came up with this, and I actually like this a whole lot better. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to get these stuck down, and then I'll be right back. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Postbox Red, I believe, and I'm going to go inside of my little, whatever these are called, wonky line borders, where they actually make a chunkier area. And lastly, I'm going to go in with my black Posca paint pen, and as always, I'm going to outline all my images. And that is it, guys. That is my page for the day. It's chaotic, like I said, but I actually enjoy it. It's simple. The longest part of it was sticking all the images down. The coloring for me went really, really quick. I don't even think I spent a total of 20 minutes coloring these images all up. Because they're simple. There's nothing to it. But that is it. The only place, I mean, I have the writing room here, naturally. But if I really, really, really wanted to, I could go in here and write through here. I'm not going to. I'll probably just write here. I don't have a whole lot to say. Didn't do much at all today. But I hope there's something in this page that gives you some inspiration for your journal pages. If you liked the video, please give it a like. I thank you so, so, so very much for watching and your kind comments. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. It seems like every time I go in there to do it, I get pulled over to the other side of whatnot. Someone's always got something that they need me in that instance or in that moment to do. That's just, I guess, my life. But, again, I cannot thank you all enough, because it's just absolutely wonderful to have you and to be able to read your comments and feel like the things I'm doing is actually worth doing, you know. So, until the very next time, I hope you stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.